Hi, I'm Richard Wales from the Doubleday group. Today I'm going to talk around the Kramer KT507. Kramer forklifts are built in Germany. They make a range from 2.7 tonne to 5.5 tonne and from 6 metres to 9 metre lift capacity. This 507 machine is powered by a Deutz 3.6 litre 136 horsepower engine. Some of the bigger machines then have a 156 horsepower engine available to them as well. We have a 140 litre minute hydraulic pump. Again, as an option, and on the bigger machines as standard, we have a 187 litre a minute hydraulic pump. All the Kramer forklifts are driven hydrostatically, 30k standard, 40k optional. Majority of things that we sell are on 40k. The benefit of the hydrostatic transmission, really smooth. It has 3 speed ranges within the transmission, and at 40k it does 40k at a reduced RPM, saving you fuel on the road. The Kramer forklifts come with a range of carriages. This one's obviously on the Kramer. From the ex-factory, we can get JCB, Manitou, Volvo TPV carriages to fit a multitude of implements. Some nice features on the Kramer: depressurization for your third function. So when you're hooking your grab up, just press the button, either with the engine running or ignition on, and it will take the pressure out of the pipes. Really nice function. Electrical point here as well. This machine is fitted on 500 Michelin bib loads, which is quite a sort of standard tyre that we take for the UK. And one thing to notice with all our Kramers is a curved window screen. We've had a curved window screen for a lot of years now, which gives excellent visibility from inside the cab. So at the back of the Kramer, as standard UK spec, we take pickup hitch, trailer brake, trailer tip. We can also have a double function SCV, so if you were on a trailer and need to open a tail door, we can do that. We can do air brakes as well. Another real nice feature, reverse camera here, which is in the screen, the built-in screen in the cab, which I'll show you later. Works really well. Toolboxes either side for storing your chains and straps. Really handy on this larger frame machine. And then here we have remote greasers for greasing the rear of the boom, so you haven't got to climb up on the machine, making it safer. But we can also have auto greaser, which does all the grease nipples on the machine. So now we're in the cab. I just thought I'd run you through a few of the controls. Our main of our controls are this side, our switches, doing our sort of air con, various functions on the machine. Some of our sort of safety systems that we have, which I'll talk through a bit more later. Telescopic steering wheel that lifts and it extends as well. Our onboard screen here, which gives us all our functions. Four-wheel steer switches, which self-align as well. Our joystick control, pickup hitch, and then all our lights are at the top of the cab. The joystick, forward and reverse just on the joystick, boom in and out. Our gear ranges here, so like I said earlier, we have 3 ranges limiting our forward speed. And then there's a couple of other nice functions on the joystick, one being our bucket reversal, which is our angle of our bucket, so it saves our angle when we press the button. That's a really nice function, and also built into the joystick is a bucket shakeout function. I'll show you. So on our main screen we have the reverse camera that I pointed out earlier, so when I go into reverse, the screen comes up automatically. Really nice. And then beside it we've got our 4-wheel steer buttons. We've got 2-wheel steer, 4-wheel steer and crab steer. And then back on the screen, at the top of the screen, we have F2 button. The F2 allows us to slow our hydraulics down on our machine. So if I put it in a slow position, you can see the carriage is quite slow to tilt. And if I then go back into F2, into the third position, the fastest position, now look at the carriage. You can see it's a lot quicker. Really handy if you're on a grain pusher and you need to slow up the crowd and tilt. Right, now I'm going to show you how the bucket reversal works. What I do, I set my carriage to the angle I require, And then on the joystick with the reversal button, press and hold for 3 seconds until it beeps. It's now stored that position. If I now tilt back, dab at the button, and it goes back to the preset angle. That's a really nice function. The other thing that we have on here is bucket shakeout function. There's another button on the front of the joystick, and then with the bucket reversal button, if I press the two together, it will then do a shakeout function. Really handy when you're getting rid of muck or grain out of a grain bucket. Another function we have on the Kramer is smart handling. In the cab here I have a button with 3 positions on it. Manual position. Manual, everything I do on the joystick is what the machine does. The second position is pallet mode. Pallet mode is really good. If you imagine when you're stacking potato boxes or you're working up against a wall, as I lift the boom, it will keep the carriage parallel with the wall. And as you see, as I lift the boom up, the boom will automatically start to extend, keeping the carriage parallel against the wall. That's a really nice function. The other function we have as well, I have bucket mode. Bucket mode, if you imagine I've now tipped a load into a lorry. Okay, so tip into the lorry, I push my joystick forward. As I push my joystick forward, you can see the boom is retracting automatically. This then brings the boom in, which allows the machine to use maximum pushing force when you're going back into the heap. So another really nice function a lot of our customers like. Thanks for taking the time to look around the Kramer KT507 with me. If you require any further information or demonstration, then please contact your local Doubleday sales representative or one of our Doubleday depots.